Hello students. After knowing the consistent and the inconsistent system of linear equations, children, let us first know the condition of solvability of linear equation. Now we are knowing that if a system of linear equation has a unique solution or infinite solution, it is said to be consistent, and if it has no solution, it is said to be inconsistent. Now what are the conditions of those consistency or the inconsistency? Let us know that. So let the system of the linear equations be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Now this pair of linear equations will have a unique solution, one solution, if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, and it has an infinite number of solutions if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. It means these two are dealing with the consistent system of equations. Now if the system of equation is said to be inconsistent, that is it has no solution if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2. I repeat the conditions again. A system of linear equation will have a unique solution if a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. Will have an infinite solution if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. And have no solution if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2. Let us take three examples. I have taken three examples over here. Suppose example 1 is 2x plus 5y equals to 17, 5x plus 3y equals to 14. Here, if we see a1 equals to 2, b1 equals to 5 and c1 equals to minus of 17. a2 equals to 5, b2 equals to 3 and c2 equals to minus of 14. Therefore, a1 by a2, 2 by 5, is not equals to b1 by b2, that is 2 by 5 is not equals to 5 by 3. Therefore, given system of linear equations has unique solution. The second example, here a1 equals to 2, b1 equals to minus 3 and c1 equals to minus 5. Here a1 equals to 2, b1 equals to minus 3 and c1 equals to minus 5. a2 equals to 6, b2 equals to minus 9 and c2 equals to minus 15. So clearly a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2 equals to 1 by 3. Therefore, given system of linear equations have or has infinite solution. Let us go to the third one. Here the question is 6x plus 5y equals to 11 and 9x plus 15 by 2y equals to 21. Here a1 equals to 6, b1 equals to 5 and c1 equals to minus of 11. a2 equals to 9, b2 equals to 15 by 2 and c2 equals to minus of 21. Clearly a1 by a2 equals to 6 by 9. 3 2s are 3 3s are. So this equals to 2 by 3. b1 by b2 equals to 5 divided by 15 by 2 equals to 5 into 2 by 15 equals to 2 by 3, and c1 by c2 equals to minus of 11 by minus 21 equals to 11 by 21. Therefore, A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 is not equals to C1 by C2. Therefore, no solution. So children, now we are knowing the conditions of solvability of linear equations, consistent and inconsistent system of linear equations. Now the sums based on conditions of solvability will be dealt afterwards. Now we will go how to solve the pair of linear equations into variables. Now let us go to the topic solving simultaneous linear equations. Now we can solve simultaneous linear equations by two methods, graphical method number 1 and number 2 algebraic method. In graphical method we will be dealing with the three cases, that is the cases where the system of linear equation have unique solution, infinite solution and no solution. In the algebraic method also we will be knowing three methods of solutions of solving linear equation. The first one will be substitution method, the second elimination method and the third one cross multiplication method. So we will be doing all the methods step by step. So let us first go to graphical method of solving simultaneous linear equations. Coming to the next section children, let us know how to solve the simultaneous linear equations. In this chapter we will be knowing two methods. The first method is graphical method and the second method is algebraic method. In the graphical method what we will do is, I have explained stepwise over here. Step 1 is, let the given system of linear equations be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Now on the same graph we will draw the graph of the above two linear equations. Obviously, since it is a linear equation, the graph will be a straight line. Since we have drawn the graph of both these two equations on the same graph, we will be getting two lines. So let the lines be L1 and L2 represent the graph of 1 and 2 respectively. Then the following cases will arise. So if L1 and L2 are the graphs of the given two equations, then the cases which arise is case 1, when the lines intersect at a point, when the lines intersect at more than one point, and number 3, when the lines do not intersect. Coming to case 1, that is when the lines intersect at a point, let the lines L1 and L2 intersect at the point P alpha beta. That is, this point is the point of intersection of the lines L1 and L2. It means this point satisfies both the equations L1 and L2. Intersect at a point P alpha beta, then x equals to alpha and y equals to beta is the unique solution of the given system of linear equations. So case 2 children, when the lines coincide. Let the lines L1 and L2 representing the graph of the two given linear equations coincide, that is overlap each other. So let the graph lines L1 and L2 coincide, then the given system of equations has infinitely many solutions. You can see on a line infinite points lie, so infinite number of solutions are possible when the lines coincide. Coming to case 3, when the lines are parallel. Let the graph lines L1 and L2 be parallel to each other. L1 and L2 parallel to each other. In this case, they have no point in common, so it has no solution. So, by discussing all the three cases, we see that cases 1 and 2 deal with the consistent system of linear equation and case 3 deal with the inconsistent system of linear equation.